All right, the last one was kind of short. Now this one's probably going to be a bit long because we hit episode 8 and thank goodness. You see the filler episodes, and nowadays we have big budget movies and TV shows and stuff. Like, they have tons of money to throw at ridiculous crap nonstop. Whereas this show, definitely you can tell it's like those last 2 episodes, they needed to save money. Now they sank a ton of money into the Egyptian one, I'm betting, because that looked pretty authentic. So they were buying stock footage at least, and then the way they had set it up, I don't know what they did, but they pulled it off and it looked pretty sharp. I'd have to go back and rewatch it to figure out what they did, and I didn't pay that much attention. Now this one, yeah, really good visuals. And so what you have, guess what, shocker, is you have this one 2-parter episode that's really good. I think the Egyptian one was 2-parter. And then you have another 2 little filler episodes, and then you have another. No, the Egyptian one was 1 part. This is episode 8. Let's see, 3 for the first. 1, 2. Yeah, it might have been. No, 4, 6, and 7 were the filler. 4 and 5. No, yeah, that does not work. Okay, never mind. The Egyptian one had to have been a 1-episoder. Anyway, then they had a couple filler episodes, and then this one. And I'm tempted to actually put both the reviews for this into one, but I'm going to go ahead and break them apart because it's how I've been doing it. And it was good. Flat out good. Okay? If you've been watching the first episodes, 1, 2, and 3, and you enjoyed 1, 2, and 3, and you're listening to this, and you watched episode, let's say 6, because that was really bad, and you go, woof, that's really bad, then your taste is probably pretty similar to me, and I would skip from 1, 2, and 3, maybe doing the one that I liked. I really don't remember which number it was. It's episode 5? It's got to be episode 5, because 4 is, I don't remember, but it wasn't that good. Because that's the post-Casino World one, and it's meh. Anyway, episode 8 is worth watching. Okay? That's the point. The pacing is really good. I wrote decent. It's slow in spots. So, a 4 out of 5 overall editing. The story is 5 out of 5, honestly, especially for the time period, guys. The entire story is basically Suicide Squad in space. And if I tell you that, you're going to picture something really cool and exciting, and you're going to hate me for it because you're going to watch this and it's not quite really that. Because honestly, the weakest actors are probably the Suicide Squad actors. It's a bummer, but it's true. Okay? Yeah. If they had had good actors, this would be a 5 out of 5 episode, straight out of the park. Gorgeous, amazing episode. As it is, it's not filler. It advances the story. It adds depth. It adds character. It adds meaning. Even Starbuck's performance is a little weak in spots, honestly. But it's a pretty good episode. Watching this episode actually had me going, I'm glad I'm watching this. Which is better than, why am I doing this? Which is what I was doing with the episodes 5 and 6 and 7. Oh, I'm going to have a hard time keeping track. I should actually write their names. This episode does raise some questions about me, but honestly, the addition of new visuals, the progression of the story, all of these things really make me enjoy it a lot. You're going to notice several things that bug me, kind of how does exactly the Cylon territory work here? In episodes 1 and 2, they make it sound like it's the whole galaxy. And then they start talking about a star system. And it makes me think, is it a star system or is it a galaxy? Because I can't tell. They really interchange the terms a lot. And it leaves me really confused. I get this feeling that the Cylon Empire is supposed to be bigger than I thought, which is confusing because like they at the beginning of the story they make it sound like the universe is I guess a star system. See, I'm super confused. I honestly don't know how it works. In addition to that, the villain. I really wish he was dead. Actually, he does a better job in this one. And by him, I mean Lucifer, who is actually pretty enjoyable. Balthazar himself is just like the stupid, idiotic, neoclassical, mustache-twirling villain. Yes, I honestly can see him, like, every episode capturing one of the girls and tying him up on a space equivalent of a train track and then watching a Cylon spaceship slowly inching towards her and she's screaming, going, "Help, Starbuck, help!" And he's going, "Ha ha 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 ha." Yeah, it's bad. I have this feeling every episode he is going to come close to dying and you're going to be like, "Oh no, he's dead. They defeated him. Yay!" Or not, "Oh no." That's a good thing. But I mean, then guess what? He's going to come back. He's like a cockroach. The cockroach of stories. And he's not that good of an actor, to be honest. Better in this episode. Just not that good. Anyway, it's getting a little long, so I'm going to wrap it up. That balances the time between this one and the one before. You all have a good one.